goes out, gets into an accident, and kills someone, who do you think they're going to come after?
Like there's like multiple states with like criminal histories that's like very extensive. That's more than just New York.
Wait. That may change things. There's a warrant for a reason.
Welcome to Bench Report Court Cam.
Was restitution paid?
We're not able to pay restitution.
No.
The state hasn't contacted the complainant in 2 years, Judge.
Question. Because here it says on 12/2, $250 restitution was due before the time served was offered.
I talked to Morgan. I talked to Morgan about this.
Yes, Judge, and he's correct. The last time that the complaint has been contacted is 2022, and we haven't been able to reach out again. We haven't been able to get in contact.
Have you attempted to reach out to the complaining witness?
We can reach out if you want us to. We can reach out.
You haven't reached out?
The last word we have is from 2022, Your Honor. And so we can.
I mean, we reset this from 12/2 to 12/9 to 12/16, 3 different times, and not once has the complaining witness ever been attempted to be reached. Am I getting that right, Alex?
That's correct, Your Honor. Not since 2022.
Judge, this complaint was read in 2022 by Mr. Morse, and defense advice. And last time we approached regarding this case, we said that restitution and take a plea. But defense has advised me that he can't pay the $250.
No, it's not fair. I mean,
The state attempts to get a hold of him again and just simply can't. Will that be okay for the court?
I mean, they have before. That's always been the.
I understand that the complainant has not attempted to follow up and contact them and ask about the $250.
They've never even reached out since the last 3 settings. I mean, I guess Alex reach out to see if that's still correct, but I'm going to tell you now, it's not fair that there's an accident, there's restitution, but it should be made whole, and that's it. It can always be done through probation as well, but I mean, yeah. Can you give me 2 minutes?
Yes,
Let me
sir.
see.
Yes, sir.
Your Honor, I got a hold of the husband who said the vehicle was totaled. And
Come up, sir.
And the amount that he told me is actually $500 deductible, and he's going to send that document by the end of today.
Okay.
So
It is what it is, but I'm. Mr. Romero,
Sir.
I want you to understand something that Harris County, we have so many people here and we have so many accidents. It's ridiculous. We have car insurance for a reason. When you're driving, you're expected to maintain and follow the law. One of those is maintain liability car insurance, because when you don't and you get into an accident, there are very, very big consequences. Let's say, for example, somehow someone goes out, gets into an accident and kills someone. Who do you think they're going to come after? Right. And they will get a judgment, and then just who knows what they can attach, who knows how much they can sue you for. And when that happens, you'll never recover from it. That's why for $40 to $50 a month, you get insurance that protects you in the event. They can also give you a lawyer to help you with these types of cases when there's something that happens. But God forbid something catastrophic really happens and ruins your life because of it. I routinely get emails where people come to me and say, hey, how do I get help here? I've gotten into an accident. They're suing me for $50,000. And I know I now have to go hire a lawyer, and I don't have any money to go hire a lawyer. What do? This is real life. This is what you do. Now, in this case here, there is a deductible of how much?
$500.
That's part of the agreement. So that's something that if it was part of the agreement when they initially did this. So you're working, right?
Not completely, sir.
Why not?
Since because the winter came, we got laid off. So all I've been doing, I've been going to Home Depot, and sometimes I get hired, sometimes I don't. You know?
You have an ID.
No,
Have you ever tried to go get an ID? An ID?
I'm not from here.
You're not a citizen, Judge.
Yeah, I got laid off because of the winter, and all I've been going to Home Depot. You know, and sometimes I get hired, sometimes I don't. And that's the only way, you know what I'm saying, I'm able to, in a sort of way, maintain paying bills.
You have children.
Yes, sir.
How are you supporting your children, man?
But the same way. I'm going by Home Depot, sending them money to them because I'm not with them.
There are other ways. Find a trade. I'm sure that you have friends that are either carpenters, brick masons, something other where you can learn a trade, be good at it,
Yes, sir.
make a name for yourself, and you can really make some money. Hanging out at Home Depot, waiting for someone that's not the one to find.
I mean, I hear you, sir. I hear you, but like you say, I've been going through like companies here. Trust me, I've been going everywhere. And my last resource, my last option is to go right there because, you know, that's the only way that I can find something at the moment while I'm waiting for something to happen.
Judge, I'd like to see what documentation the complainant can come with. So we can see the validity of that. If that is something that they're truly going to want as a condition of anything, we have to put it on like a
Well,
probation.
I mean, it's
a trial. You know,
are you okay with bypassing that? Are you okay with bypassing the deductible and just going forward with it?
I believe so, Judge.
The problem is, Mr. Ramirez, how is it fair?
Not fair.
Why? You know, it's
Not fair, sir. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm willing to like pay for my crime, pay.
but that's not what it's about. I get it. But the problem is now you're all you're doing is you're making your life more difficult in the process. You know,
Yes, sir.
the more convictions you get, the harder it becomes to get a job. And the harder it becomes to get a job, all you're doing is you're continually shooting yourself in the foot over and over and over. This life can be either a great journey or it could be an awful journey.
Yes, sir.
And the more convictions you get,
The harder it is.
think before you act. Think before you speak. It's not hard. From now on, you're facing a minimum of 30 days in jail. You need to realize that. Don't get into a car if you don't have insurance. If you don't have a license, don't get into a car. I will have jurisdiction over you for the next 5 years. Do you understand?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
State, are you okay with going forward?
Yes, Your Honor, we would be fine with the time served on the FSGI in exchange for the dismissal on the UCW, and we can waive rest.
And then as far as the weapon is forfeited, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, the weapon will be forfeited. You're not going to get this weapon back. Do you understand?
Sir.
You're giving up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. This is going to go on your record, like I said, and it's going to be there for the rest of your life. From now on, you're facing a minimum of 30 days in jail for any new cases that you pick up. You understand? This can also have immigration consequences as well. If you're not a citizen, you can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization under federal law. If you're not in this country with permission and you go to jail, it's only a matter of time before ICE gets a hold of you and you'll be stuck like Chuck in there. Do you understand? You better live with a freaking halo because you have a lot to lose.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You're giving up the right to appeal. So once you plead guilty, there's no turning back. You cannot change this. You understand?
Yes, sir.
How do you plead to the offense of failure to stop and give information? Guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
I'll find you guilty, sentence you to the 3 days in jail, credit for the time that you've done, is it 2 days? 9 days in jail. Credit for the 3 days that you've done. Good luck to you, sir. Thank you. All right, thanks, Will. And thank you. Ms. Oakley. Hi.
Good morning, Judge.
Hi.
Mr. Hungway. And Katie is here as well on Zoom to approach for this. So.
Who's here?
Yes, Judge.
Oh, hey.
Hi,
Do I know
Judge.
you?
Let's see if I can get my video on.
Do I know you? So tell me about Mr. Nguyen. Number one, is that spelled correctly? There's usually a Y-E-N.
That's what I was thinking too, but that's what they put in the confirmation too, I think, so.
What would do you want something?
Yes, Judge, we wanted a bond on him, I believe, it's a 1997 warrant, so I'm a bit. He's here if we want to bring him in the back.
Please.
So, I did want to see, I asked him to agree on the bond, they are not because of his criminal history. He's got criminal history that dates 20 years back. I don't believe he's got anything current as of 10 years. So this is a warrant out of New York. Yes, 30-year-old warrant, so.
He's literally he's been on, that the warrant is truly 30 years old, really? Is that old?
1997.
Yes, Judge.
What,
A bit more information on it would be great.
from him?
No, from I believe. Shh. Usually have something. Have something.
Wow. So it's a burglary, it's an assault, it's a robbery, and a possession of a weapon. Okay, I guess let's talk to him when he comes out, you know?
1997 New York, Judge.
Is that what was happening in 97? I thought New York was dangerous, but shit. Do you want to do a name change, Katie, or no?
I don't want to.
For the fugitive case, Judge?
No.
This is spelled Nguyen, and there's always an E.
I don't think we would need one for the fugitive case.
Okay, I don't know.
I can look at the warrant and double check.
Good morning, Mr. Nguyen.
Good morning, sir.
Mr. Nguyen, you're wanted out of the state of New York for a host of charges, specifically for a burglary, an assault, a robbery, and a possession of a weapon.
He did do parole. He was out on parole about 10 years ago on these cases. So once again, we're not sure.
Wait. That may change things. If he's out on parole, then, hold on.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. But if he's out on parole, Katie, there may be a pre-signed waiver.
He completed parole.
Judge, let me check. I'm not seeing that we have a pre-signed waiver,
Have you?
but I think that, Amy, you had some contact with the jurisdiction?
Yeah, so Manhattan County reached out to us this morning. They were asking if we had the waiver or refusal for him yet. They didn't indicate to me whether this was a probation or a parole. I can reach back out to them to see. Yeah.
That's really important.
I'll do that.
He couldn't have completed because there's a warrant. There would be no warrant if he completed parole.
In as much as
Something must have happened, Mr. Nguyen.
Can I say something? No?
But don't talk about the case in general, but just,
Can I say something?
there's a warrant for a reason.
Can I say something, please?
Of course.
I used to live in Brooklyn. I committed crime and I lose, when I'm 16, 17, I don't speak English that much, so they send to me whatever they send to me. They send me to Rock Island and they send me to upstate and they just say like burglary, on robbery, some kind of stuff like that. But I do not speak English that much at that time because I came United States when I'm 14 and 5 years later I got arrested. So I basically understand a little bit, not that much. So when I go to court, they just do whatever they want to do. They don't tell me nothing. The case, they just say you got arrested, you got robbery, burglary, something like that. But I do not understand like that right now. So basically, after I finished, after they tell me that, they send me to Rock Island. on Rhode Island. They send me upstate. So I do 5 years. First, I do five year.
Okay.
And I see the parole.
Okay.
Parole, give me 2 more years. And I finished 7 years, and I went home. And then I went home. I do first. I went to live in Long Island first, and then I still go see parole in New York, right? And then my parents live in Houston, Texas, so I asked for transfer, my paper in transfer to Houston, Texas.
Okay.
So I've complete my parole, everything, and the opening.
What year?
No. So you may have tried to transfer it. Perhaps it never transferred, and you just came down here and never
No.
finished the transfer. I don't know.
No, I'm not the people do for me. That's why I'm allowed to transfer to.
Yeah,
Maybe there's an issue with.
there has to be some kind of issue.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
I don't think we have enough information to do anything right now. What I need for them to do is reach out back to New York to figure out why the warrant was issued. Is it a parole violation?
I got parole violation one time. I went home, I worked, and I got violation one time. I went to work, and they picked me up of what's that? Angleton. I went back over there, and I stand in front of the judge. The judge said, "What you do? Why you don't parole?" I said, "I'm working." So he said, "So show me your work." So I work. I bring all my paper, tax paper. I showed him. So he's still on parole. No. Can I say something?
Yeah. Go ahead.
He sent me to immigration. Immigration. Coming out. I still do parole. I still finish. I have the letter opening.
Let's do this. Let's do
We need to
this.
find out more.
Yeah.
I'd like to roll it.
But no, that's true story. That's true story.
I get you. We just need them to.
So let's do this.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to roll it to tomorrow because it's already nearly 12 o'clock. I want to give them time to look into it, to see what New York has to say. A lot of times when you get on parole, you sign a document that's a pre-signed waiver, meaning that you already agree to waive extradition if this happens. We need to know if that has happened and if you have signed that, because if you have, I cannot give you a bond. Even if I wanted to give you a bond, I cannot give you one because there's a waiver that's already been signed.
What does that mean, waive, sir?
I'll let Ms. Oko explain that to you in back because I got a lot of people waiting.
Yes, sir.
But regardless, I'm not ready to do anything today.
Yes, sir.
I need more information from the prosecutors.
Can I say last thing before I go?
Sure.
What I do is, what happened is I finish parole, everything. I get the letter from Albany, say I'm complete to Albany State in New York. That all the paper go to Albany.
But something must have happened.
Something, we need to figure it out.
Yes, I got the letter. They send me a letter. Everything.
And Judge, I would just add that, I mean, at least from what I'm seeing when I run him, which I'm a little hesitant, but like there's like multiple states with like criminal histories that's like very extensive, that's more than just New York. And so we would also have to try to like,
Okay, I guess just take your time, find out, and then we'll regroup tomorrow.
Get all his 20 years back. There's nothing more.
I get it, but I just want to know if there's a pre-signed waiver. We'll see you tomorrow.
All right, thanks, sir.
Okay, of course, Mr. Wayne. Please.
Thanks for watching. Stick around longer and click the highlighted videos to your right. See you there.